Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Ashita no Joe episode 33. I thought it was 34 this morning and I was really looking forward to saying Ashita no Joe episode 34 because I'm easily entertained and I like things that rhyme, but it's episode 33. Darn. Joe's a boxer. He's a boxer, baby. He won his first fight. He is debuted. He's on the main stage and what's next? That's the whole intro here, right? Joe won his boxing match. We had some wonderful emotional scenes building up to that, making it all kind of land and sort of tying together some of our metaphors and our imagery. And then Joe won the fight in the same way that he's won a lot of his fights, a cross counter, which I do wonder if he's going to need some other tricks up his sleeve once he faces like Wolf Kanaguchi, who's going to be watching for that shit because he's pissed about it. But for now, we get to live large. Joe's a winner. Not only is he a professional boxer, not only is he B class, he is a winner. He just won his first 6-round fight, and now I don't know what's next. Go back to Slumtown and celebrate. I think we saw a little bit of that at the end. I kind of have a memory floating around that we went back to Slumtown and celebrated. That seems perfect to me. Let's do it. Hit us with that Slumtown celebration, tie our characters back together, and then introduce whatever the next struggle and challenge is. That's kind of what I'm expecting and kind of what I'm hoping for from the episode. We're going to get into it in a second. First, I want to draw something. Okay, got this because I'm going to need it. Maybe I should try to make this a real circle. Right, my red is running out. It's okay. Okay, this is a huge risk. I want the black of the iris to show through, because even if there's a reflection on it, there's still highlight here and cover everything else. Okay, this is the risk. It didn't really work. Kind of fucked everything up, huh? Okay, that's fine. A messy experiment is still an experiment. It just doesn't quite read as a reflection, does it? Well, let's roll for Ashita no Joe episode 33. I've got it up and ready. There'll be 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, early access on the Patreon, and a beep-beep timer. Let's find out how Joe is welcomed home victorious. Which way is tomorrow, Joe? Ooh, we get to replay it. Yahoo! Yahoo! Interesting. This cut back and forth feels intense. It feels like it undercuts the celebration a little bit. Does that make sense? Weird. Yeah, way to go, Joe. Good job, Joe. Yahoo! Everybody throwing their seat cushions. Is that a thing? Noriko gets to see it. Dad believes in him. Get all these faces looking slightly upward. Almost all of them. Oh, and we're flashing. Hooray for the first victory! Looks like we're gonna focus in on celebrating the victory. We deserve it. Joe deserves it. I think that's great. Hello, Noriko? Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This whole tone for the start of this episode is completely interesting. Like a million books! Yeah. Yeah. He's just getting caught up in the flow of things. Yeah, big improvement. Oh, that was cute, the little shaky shaky. Reminds me of the ones from the previous episode. She's just waiting. Ooh. Ooh, somebody's getting a crush. The fuck is this? Why is Lupin here? I've seen Lupin in disguise. I know that's you. Okay. Who are you? What is this? This is a complete wrinkle. Everybody's chilling, everything's good, and then this interruption walks in. Hello, grimy old man. Not that we're totally against grimy old men here. We have one of our own. We love him very much. Are you a doctor? He's a doctor! I realized once I saw the coat. Is he the Hall's doctor? Or has he come to join the Joe squad? Nope, that's just he's just checking after a match. He seemed really intimate with you. Oh, what a fun wrinkle. I thought he was gonna, like, blow up our spot or something, make something terrible happen. Man, we're doing this whole vibe. Noriko's got her own story going on here. She's got her little crush brewing. Ooh, those flowers are in bloom. I feel like she's about to get absolutely shit on. I feel like she's about to get absolutely shit on here. Please don't shit on Noriko's heart right now, Joe. Yeah. Don't tell the children. Ah, good. Get him, Nori. Yeah, Bookie, good. Oh, man. Woof. For no reason. Shit on. It's from Other Girl. We're gonna have the twins against each other! You're not as good as her, you don't have all the money to buy bajillions of roses! You stupid slum town girl, you're nothing! Hey, yeah, those roses have thorns too. Metaphor. I think that's great. Oh, wow. I'm just gonna go jump in the river now. Nori-chan! You goddamn beauty. It does land. It does land. What really matters, man? Come on. You don't need those roses. These pretty flowers, they ain't got no thorns. Oh, the blush rising, the blinks. Nani? Our hands touched. Yatta, indeed. Oh, that's so cute. The kids do get on. Okay. Ho 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 ho. Dad's into it. Approved. Could this episode be Tomino? It doesn't feel quite like it, but I've got a weird vibe. Huh? Huh? What did he just say? Joe. And he shits on her heart. Yeah, Sachi gets it. Joe, you fucked up. You fucked up. You should go say something. We're not gonna do that, huh? No! Is this... Ooh, heading home. Oh, she's walking all the way behind. Oh, it's more bandages from all the injuries. You gotta figure this one out, Joe. Keep your head up, Nori-chan. Nori, you did nothing wrong. Ooh. We don't have audio. Like, there's no audio for him. That's very weird. Is that a mistake? Also, the steps weren't lined up. Shinsei. Ha. Ha. He? Huh? Is he gonna say something to Nori? Oh, he joins in. He's part of our march now. That's really weird. It's double weird with no sound when he's supposed to be speaking. Man, you fucked up, Joe. Which one will die first? Again, we've got this thing with the no... I don't have another audio track. There is no decision that I can make to fix this. Is he hammering a sign into the door? Tange Boxing Club and Doctor's Office. Oh, he's building his own shack. What? Is he just curious about Joe? And again, the complete silence is very off-putting. What the fuck? It's clearly not the rest of the episode. Everything else is working. What the hell? Yeah. Mm, the sign. Please help. Ah, Oigawa Clinic. A new character emerges. Nani? Hey, towns need doctors. I do like the way he walks. He's kind of Lupin. he aura character. It exudes from him. He's gonna put his own board up. Sir! Sir, this is not your home! But a gym needs a doctor. He had that sign from somewhere else. You didn't. He just is here. Yeah, we don't. I think he's doing it pro bono. The way it should be! Well, I love that. What does he get out of it? I mean, a mysterious old man doing nice things for other people is a fine trope, but... Oh, we got another song that isn't dubbed. And she's singing a song, I wanted to live with you, so I served you until... The coldest sholdest. Yeah, what the fuck you want? The fuck you want? You ain't got no business here. No. She knows that gets him. Should I? What? She is not your laundry machine. Thank you. Correct. Things were different. Uh-huh. Yeah, if she's so great and you like the fancy flowers better, why don't you have them do your laundry? Ha ha ha! A girl like her would never. He still doesn't get it. So you expect me to? Give him a thwack. We live in a world where it's fine to smack people. Yeah! Hit him with the eggs. There you go. That's so much merchandise. Do not hit that girl. Okay, we can food fight. Yeah, food fighting is fine. They are gonna have to pay for this. This is a lot of food. Ay. Ay. That's worse. Shit. Earned. That sucks. All a spiral out from... Oh, did he get hurt? No, okay. That's what I was scared of. Wait, she's gone missing? She went walking off into the sunset? Your actions have consequences. That's not the takeaway. What have you done? He really cares. And then you got fired. We're really framing the doctor in all of this. I wonder how he'll be relevant, if at all. Oh. No, sir! Sir, please no! Good boy, Dompe. He's gonna turn back around. I don't know, man. Mm. You're not friends. He's no good. Hmm. Whoa. She's fighting with him, but she still stands up for him at the end. She really cares about you, dude. Get it through your thick skull brain. Yeah, I wonder where she would have gone. We don't know that much about her at this point. Okay, he thinks he's got her. Yeah, we'll see, buddy. We'll see, buddy. No. I mean, it's fine. It's fine, but like we've had the parties and it's been okay, but doesn't take much. It's not about you. It's about Joe. Okay. You're damn right he doesn't. We're doing violets versus roses, huh? Yeah, roses are flashy, but violets are not presumptuous and have no thorns. All they want to do is be beautiful. And kill cats? I think they kill cats. Maybe that's tulips. It's definitely lilies. Then it's either violets or tulips. What are we doing here? At least she's safe with the kids and everything's fine. Oh, he might know. Is this sumo? Is that what we're doing? It is! Oh, wait. I don't love the physical grab, but okay, yeah. Wingman Nishi. Give them a moment. Shut the fuck up, buddy. Let's go. Not having you ruin this one. We don't need jokes right now. We need to give them a moment. Hey, the little soft lighting. She's not having it. Mm-hmm. True. Yeah, but you love her. You love it. There was some real emotion stuff going on. Bro, take it. Fuck. He did put them up immediately. It took a second glance at you, Noriko. I don't like that. That's gross. It's better than nothing, but it's you know, after thinking about it a little bit, you are actually okay, I guess. You're no Yoko, but you're all right. Not the most romantic thing that a Joe could say in this particular moment, but he's learning. He's learning. Oh, is that the doc? Oh. They've just captured and extorted a street performer. I've never seen that in a movie or anywhere. I love it. I love that. Oh, that's so 2000s rom-com bullshit. Goodbye. Give me something cross counter. I saw that. The aspiring boxer. We're gonna get a newbie? I shouldn't have seen that. Now it's all I can think about. Hey, this episode is interesting. I've asked for more on this romance, and we just got it, and it was way more intricate than I thought it would be. Because we don't just build a little bit of romance, we build it up hard and then betray expectations. I guess it's also exactly what I expected, because I was like, Noriko's about to get her heart shit on. Immediately was what I thought was going to happen, and it is. Hmm. Hmm. And then there are the oddities, like the songs that aren't dubbed over. Weird. Okay, lovely. We've finished episode 33 of Joe, and there's kind of a lot going on here. The episode feels strange to me. Like the tone, flow, vibe of things is odd, and the way we're creating that tone feels odd. So, for example, last episode we had a bunch of very quiet moments as Joe approaches the ring, heading up toward the stairs, looking up at the stairs, the big doorway, all of these things, and there's a tone created by those. And I would say that that tone is very clear, very well created, and very explicit and specific and directed. But we get tonally somewhat similar moments here when we build up Noriko in the hallway. Similarly, she's sort of alone in the hallway. We're just using music, but it feels to me like the level of conveyance of what that tone specifically is and what's really going on is way less. Like it's less effective, less clear cut, less like I feel like the director is less capable at doing that thing. It creates a there's something here, but the something remains a question mark until quite a bit later in the episode when we understand what we were building up to, as opposed to building up in a way that makes us feel like, oh wow, I'm looking forward to the next moment because I know that this thing is going to play out in this way, and maybe it won't, and there's some tension there, but like I'm clear and I'm locked into it. It's interesting to me. It feels just a little less deft, a little less precise. So I'm going to start off today, weirdly, by going and looking for who directed this episode. Ha! It is Tomino. Huh. Huh. So, I'm not going to take back what I said, but we know that Tomino is deft when he wants to be. And I still feel about the same way about it. It feels a little stilted, a little odd. But then there are pieces that lock in and work. Later stuff like the doctor's emergence, I think works really well. And then the finishing off of the romance, her getting pissed at him, is completely clear. Basically everything past that initial scene is completely clear. So, not to try to backtrack too much, but I will throw out the question, is that question mark at the beginning the intent? And am I just reading it incorrectly and being like, this isn't super precise, when what I'm pointing at is something that's not supposed to be precise? It's meant to be a question mark that builds up. And I guess it's not even really a question mark. It's pretty clear she's going to give some flowers to Joe, and then she's either going to get rejected or not. Maybe I just talked myself into thinking it was dumb, and maybe I'm now, with the knowledge that it's Tomino, talking myself into thinking that it's good. The way that somebody does when they eat a dish at a restaurant, they're like, this is fine, I guess. And then people are like, this dish has 3 Michelin stars. And I'm like, I guess I didn't understand it. It's really good. I don't want to be doing that here, but interesting, because there's definitely a different vibe on things in the episode. And some of it hits really well. Like the back half, I think, hits excellently. This front half felt a little bit incoherent, like not as cohered, not as gelled together as it could otherwise be. Maybe I'm fucking talking shit. Maybe I'm talking nothing. What's really interesting is that Tomino's Tomino-ness kind of comes through. There's something strange about all the character interactions. There's something just a little off-kilter, and in a particularly Gundam-y, in my mind, because that's my exposure to Tomino, in a particularly Gundam-y kind of a way. It's like all these little things are playing at once. We had something similar in the episode where Joe goes and he finds the boxer kid at the school, which I think was also Tomino. There are these moments of sort of like exploring the city or just kind of vibing and stuff. And there's some element of that woven in here too. And then the initial scene where we get all the faces going by and then they all go by faster. And then the cutting back and forth between moments within the match and then Joe celebrating. But the moments within the match have like a strange, like a complete lack of audio except for the grunts and pain. And then this like thunk, 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 which I feel like is something traditional, but I don't know what it is. I feel like I should be able to read something into that. Like maybe it's part of performance art that would be recognized, like stage performance. And so it's saying like, we're doing this build up and then we're at the finale, and then we're doing this build up and then we're at the finale. I don't really know. It's weird. It's weird is the thing. And I'm super into the willingness to experiment, to play with timing and framing things and placing things next to each other for juxtaposition effects. I'm super into creative people building odd stories and trying to generate odd emotions, because if we don't try those things, how will you understand what actually works, right? What actually conveys. I was right about him all along. These faces are excellent. Just a huge number of really solid faces. Okay. Same standard music, a little bit lighter, a little bit like fuzzier, a little softer. Then we've got the congrats and stuff, and then Noriko, we keep cutting back to her, waiting with the flowers. And waiting and waiting. And it's like she's over-waiting. She's waiting too much. Like she's nervous. You do this little gag. And it's like that's over there, and Noriko has to build something up to get the courage to actually do this. Again, with the softness, here we're almost like out of focus. She steps forward and gets interrupted by Doctor. Doctor comes in, very silly. I was just on my way there. Nah, don't. So we introduce Dr. Guy. He comes up, assaults Joe, determines that he is healthy, and walks away. What a character. What a character. The way he moves through space just carries so much of a vibe with him. It's really fun. Weird, but fun. And she's back to wistful. Just this light piano. She's shaking. Now I'm watching it through again and it's growing on me. It still feels a little... No, it's growing on me a lot. A little blush. And he's got his head so he doesn't see her emerge. And then we have Dad who's kind of excited about it. And everybody else. And then the kid. This face on him is crazy. He looks like a Looney Tunes character. Hey, why you blushing? Yeah, why you blushing? Kong! Yabuki-kun. Heart melter. Right there, right? So that's our setup. She should melt our hearts, right? And then we get confirmation from all the emotional faces of everybody else around once she gives the flowers. This should melt our hearts. And it doesn't hit Joe. Because she gets interrupted by the bigger flowers. I just went to the florist's. I wonder if she did actually go to the florist or if she found those somewhere and picked them. Which I think, to me, would be even more heartfelt. Doesn't really matter to me. Florist delivery. Who wants an enormous, expensive bouquet of beautiful roses? Also, is this guy's voice actor Dampe? I think it is. It sounds a lot like him. Maybe it's not, but I don't know. Huh? Me? I'm Yabuki. From Shiraki Yoko-san. Thank you for your business. And Noriko just gets to stand there. Mogged. Absolutely flower mogged. Completely flower mogged. Wealth mogged. Success mogged. Sorry for using stupid bullshit internet terms, but I think it's hilarious. And he does prick himself on the thorn immediately. Telling, eh? Telling. Congratulations on your first victory. All was so damn smug, but strangely, this luxurious gift is making me happy. Ooh, hee 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 hee. And she's just blinking. She's just smiling. And she's like, okay, I guess I gotta make my move, right? And Joe does this crazy happy dance. Well, time to make my move. Step forward. Step forward, Noriko. Drop into darkness. This is really scary for her, huh? And we put all this emphasis on the extension of her arms. Oh. And his face lights up with wonder, and there's this moment where I'm like, oh, okay, it is gonna land. The big roses, Joe's going to be like, wow, these are so... Whoa, what? Really? From you? Seriously? And it's gonna be the most beautiful... Nah, she's about to get her heart shit on. The little smile. This is lovely! Yabuki-kun. We come back to reality. She blinks. She blushes. Congratulations. The hands touch. The kids celebrate. Yatta! Let's go! Right? We go over. We got Nishi. Sees it. Understands it. Dad turns into giggity guy. Just for some reason. Why do I feel like he's... Whatever his name is. Okay. Everybody's into it. And Joe cannot read the room to save his life. Huh? So this is the difference between the daughter of a scion and a working class girl. I missed that line. I didn't understand exactly what he had said. Oof. Nani? And everybody else, the emotion reflections all switch. But hey, when it comes to flowers, I do like these flashy ones. Joe! Nishi's genuinely enraged, and she's genuinely upset. What's the matter? What happened? Don't you understand how Nori feels? No. No, not at all. Not at all. And so all of this, like, punishment toward Joe doesn't land. Because this isn't Joe trying to be a dick. He does not understand. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Do you have a different take on this moment? Like, does Joe understand what's going on and he's just being like, hey, who cares? Whatever. Yeah. Fuck Noriko. Yeah. I don't think so. I actually don't think he's Beavis and Buttheading this, right? I think he's stupid. I think he's stupid and not socialized, right? He's a stray wolf. He hasn't been in a pack. He doesn't know pack dynamics. He doesn't know human interaction. He doesn't realize that he just took a shit on a young girl's heart. I think he doesn't know. He's literally being presented with 2 flowers, and he's like, I like these ones. They're cool, and you two are different. Because you're different people. And she's, like, got lots of money, and you don't. Huh. I think he's just fucking stupid. Well. Deserved. This is absolutely deserved. You want to get fucking scratched again? The humps are great. I'm gonna Google this. Songs missing Ashita no Joe. What the fuck? I literally just Googled, like, watch Ashita no Joe episode 33, and I found this. I don't know what site this is, but... But he's got dub! So what the fuck is wrong with my copy? I have no idea. I guess it's not the whole show problem, it's a my copy problem, which sucks. But it's just a couple of songs. It wouldn't have shaken me out of the show the way that it did if they were there, but it's fine. We can surmise what they would be like. Definitely adds a bit to this guy's character. I like him. I don't like that he offers drink to Danpei, but it's cool that Danpei has an old guy to hang out with, and he's like another grimy old man. He's another cool, grimy old man who just wants to be here and believes in Joe. That's what we've got, you know? We got a squad, and it's 2 old dudes, Nishi and Joe. How he just walks by, stops, starts smoking, and then goes, no, I'm good. You guys go on ahead. Oh, he's following them. He's, like, literally following them. He walks past them and goes, oh, I don't know where I'm going. And so he joins the parade. Weird old man. Yeah, indeed. Okay, so we're shown in the shot, we do put the roses up, but he also puts the violets up. And then we are awakened by the banging, and we discover that Oigawa the doctor has joined us. And he's a pretty good carpenter, too. This is an insane scene. And then the moment, the scene of him just, like, invading their space and putting up his tag on the wall is insane. And very Tomino. And very Tomino. I don't know if it's one-to-one from the manga, but it's very Tomino, the, like, vibe of a character owning this space. When was the point in the reaction where I went, things are weird here. Could this be Tomino? Was it here? Was it around here? It might have been. I'm not sure. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Well, you got a doctor now, but we can't pay for you. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't change the fact that I am your private doctor. Okay, then. Anything else? No, I suppose not. Good to have ya. So the song that she's singing, oh, I should go back to the, like, weird dubbed over one and hear what Noriko's song sounds like. Oh, and then it's Joe's whistling that is heard. And then she humphs. Cool. So it's almost like a little song battle. Hey, what the hell are you doing here? You don't belong here. You got nothing to do here. You ain't got nothing from me. Well, wash my trunks? You said you would. So will you? No. Things have changed. They are not the same. I'm not your cleaning lady. Why don't you ask Shiraki Yoko to do it if she's so cool? Oh, teenagers, man. I think this nails a little bit of that, that vibe of, like, teen love and mistakes, especially the mistakes, because Joe is good at making mistakes. Just what is wrong? I really do feel for him here, because I've been in this situation, not understanding, right? And, like, clearly, I should understand what's going on. Clearly, the person that I'm in a relationship with has some particular expectation for what I'm supposed to do in this circumstance, and they're mad at me for not achieving it, and I don't know what it is, and their inability or unwillingness to tell me comes from a place of, you should know better. And it's like, okay, that's great. I should. I don't. And that means I'm at a loss and like I'm worse than I should be. So could you help me get to where I should be so I understand what's going on here? And when the response that comes back is, nah, figure it out, I think the relationship's over. Like it doesn't work, right? So I feel for Joe here because what do? Flounder? While your partner, like the person that you're communicating with, doesn't effectively communicate with you. All they communicate with you is that they're angry, not why, not what you've done, and you're supposed to go through and figure it out. Fair. The self-awareness there is necessary and is a trait that Joe would be well served to encourage within himself, like foster a little more self-awareness, be a little more aware of those social norms and how he breaks them. But he has no ground to stand on to start figuring this one out, really. Like, throw the kid a bone, right? Help him figure this one out because I genuinely don't think he gets it. I don't even know if the possibility that Noriko has a crush on him has genuinely crossed his mind. I just don't know. Why don't you just get Shiraki? And he laughs at this because it's so absurd, right? And it doesn't hit, it doesn't click in the context. It doesn't make sense why that is her response to him, is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's like, that's crazy. Why would you say something so crazy? She has nothing to do with this. Because he hasn't glued it together. It's about you choosing her flowers over her flowers. What's so funny? We get the eggs. Becomes a food fight, and Joe takes the blame for it. And then there's this switch where, fired. He falls. Oh, Kazan, and you can see that that Noriko is from that moment forward going to be fighting for Joe's ability to stay, which is weird, right? Well, why? Well, because she doesn't hate him. She likes him. She cares about him. She's pissed because she cares about him, and he doesn't even realize it. And he took a big dump on her heart. Bad news! I love the way he rolls down this hill. Nori's missing. We set off drinking. We had a fight. I didn't really do anything. There's this moment of, yeah, Nishi's face here. What did you do to Nori-chan? I think this is a really cool moment in the episode. Because it shows how much Nishi has, like, integrated. The way this reads to me is like, that's my fucking sister. Like, same energy. What did you do? I care about her. I don't think Nishi has, like, a crush on Nori or anything like that. We haven't built anything in that direction. He just cares. Nishi's got a big ol' heart. Bigger than his oversized body. He's got a big ol' heart, and he's pissed at Joe hurting people he cares about. I didn't really do anything. I don't care. Just go find out. Hey, Danpei-san, we do this walk away, turn back, the temptation, the big smile. Feels bad. I'm scared. I don't think it'll turn into anything. I know I got scared when we had the big party and Danpei started drinking again. And the way that I'm seeing it at this point is that Danpei has, for the most part, broken his, like, true addiction to alcohol. It's always there as a hole that he can fall into, right? It's a pit trap that he could step too close to the edge of and fall in. But he's broken that link, that, like, I need this every day to survive. And so indulging once in a while isn't destroying him the way that it would when he was in his true alcoholism. But it worries me, right? Like, that's one of the threads that we need in order to keep this machine running, is Danpei needs to stay relatively sober and not lose himself. Why are you adding Kun to his name? He sucks, but I'm at fault. No, he's fired. Well, if you're gonna fire him, you have to fire me too. So they go looking, and then they go looking again. It's not that big a deal. Give us a little more time, we got it. Doctor, I like you. Do you like me? I really like Joe. Not about you, Danpei. But his flaw is that he doesn't reckon. We got a poet doctor here. that he doesn't recognize a violet's simple beauty. We also had Noriko dressed in purple in the beginning, right? Yeah. A violet? Yeah. That's his flaw. So she's out playing with the kids, getting them sumoing. Hell yeah. And that's the end of today's matches. We get the grab. Okay, oh, I think this might have been where I was like, is this a Tomino? Because we got all these faces, and they have something to them. And it's not just what the face is, it's how we move between them. There's so much of this kind of layered I don't even know how to think of it, in Gundams, right? It's like, it's the real meat of Gundam, which is hard to say. Because Gundam's all about the flashy mechas, right? It's all about it's dumb. It's all about the shell of the crab, right? It's a shiny shell of a crab. But the meat, the juicy meat on the inside is the character relationships, the people inside the ships surviving, like White Base being White Base, and the family dynamics that develop, and the mistakes characters make within those family dynamics that reveal the way that other people feel about them. And then you get characters running across the room to punch a woman or whatever. And insane shit that's then married to very grounded emotional responses. And, oh, something about that just bleeds through here. Run, grab, face. Pan over to Nishi. And then Nishi acts, right? His action is to take all the kids away so that they can have a moment. And not gonna be speaking because you're an idiot. Okay, once we have our alone moment, we build this piano space, we build an emotional space with the sound, and then we accent it with these moments. We come in intimate and close with our characters, and it's the lighting that does it for me. It's this pinkish, soft glow, and the slightly downturned nose and the eyes looking up. It's like, it's welcoming. It's like, come on, listen to me. Listen to me. Let me have a moment. It's very different from Joe's usual persona. We come across the eye line, right? And she's not having it. Let me go. Okay, I will, but you gotta stop running away and go home. I'm not running away, and it moves into a lighter banter that almost feels like the core issue is something that we can navigate in this space. Like, we're not at each other's throats in this moment. It's gotten a little lighter. It's gotten a little less raw and bloody. And Joe keeps it there, right? A couple coming, and she responds in kind, like it's a dance. Like, ah ha ha ha. Do you really think I would? Just had to shock my mother. And this is like a surprise to Joe, because Joe thinks he's got her figured out, right? But then he doesn't. And she's actually doing this to like take agency in her life and make her mother change her mind, right? She's doing more. And then Joe's response to that is kind of like a frustration sort of thing, which is kind of cute in a way. It's the way that people who love each other get frustrated with each other, is the way that it looks like to me. Like old married couple style. You're such a conniver and a schemer. Damn, you pain in the ass. But I was a little bit serious. And now it's like, I don't know, if you ever had this conversation after a fight where you get the light conversation, it's like, oh, right, we have a relationship that we can build on. We have a connection and a friendship, and we can talk in this sort of lighter space. And from there, maybe we can safely delve into the thing that's really important that caused this rift between us. And maybe we can sew it together, you know? To tell the truth, there was something serious going on too. And Joe sort of sits there for a moment like, yeah, I know. I don't know what it is, but I know. It's like, I'm in the principal's office and he's telling me I did something bad and I know it. Joe's been here before, right? But then, and you're the reason for it. What, you're gonna blame me? Huh. Leave me out of it. Blink, blink. Well, if that's how you're gonna act, then that's how I'm gonna act. You're not gonna take me seriously. You'll get nothing from me. So, refusing to take responsibility for hurting her feelings at all, even a little bit. What, you're gonna blame me? Keep me out of it. And this cold shoulders her again, and she returns the favor. And then Joe turns with his kind of boyish smile and goes, "Hey, you know those violets? I put them in a place of honor because they're pretty." At second glance, they're very lively. I can't, it's too fast. Yeah. Yokumiru to. Something look. Anohana wa. Igashiriyo? I don't know. I have no idea what the exact translation is. I feel like there's nuance to it. Because what he's saying is, on second glance, you're actually cool, right? She's the violet. Shiraki's the roses. And Shiraki is, how do I put it? Sterile, like the roses purchased from a florist and delivered by a courier, right? It has no emotion to it. It has no love to it. It's not that caring kind of thing that Noriko keeps bringing. Still, there's a layer of something shit here. Which is that he's like, I didn't really see it at first, but now that I think about it, you're actually not that bad. Kind of still dickish, but it's much better. It's nothing. And so we leave them under the fountains. Definite romance, right? And we got the fucking guy playing the music. Hilarious gag. Okay. Come on, step it up. Step it up, buddy. And so we kick rocks and feel all nervous and teenagey. And everybody returns home victorious. We leave off the episode there. Okay. A lot more nuance and character focus and, I don't know, meat. A lot more meat than I really expected from this episode. I thought we were going to come back and do like another party, right? Everybody's partying. Yee-hoo-hoo! Wee-hee! We do the dancing guy again. Dampé jiggles. And then we call it a day. You know, maybe we introduce a new threat. We get a letter from Wolf Kanaguchi being like, I want to fight you. You ain't shit, Joe. Instead, we do our first real stab toward romance. And one of our first, like, really solidly character interaction, relationship, love, care, focused episodes. We haven't had something quite like that. We had, like, the recap Stray episode almost is like that because it's this direct line of communication between two characters trying to like argue their ideals, sort of argue about their identity. And there's something really core to that, but so much of that identity generation stuff happens under the surface. And then we're in a boxing match, or then we're getting beat up by dudes or whatever. Here it's like the focus of the episode. How do you act toward the people around you, Joe? And how does that action, when it's like incoherent with expected responses, how does it mess things up? You know? Can you grow out of this person who is accidentally continuously hurting the people around you because of your inability to read them? Can you grow out of that? And the answer the episode presents is yes, but it takes work. I think that's the right answer. So, I think this is pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Cool to find out that it's another Tomino episode. It's got something special to it. Something weird, but something special. If this is where our romance starts, I'm excited to see where it goes. And with that, I think we'll wrap for this week's episode of Ashita no Joe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week for the next one. You can get it early on the Patreon, or it'll be right here on the YouTube next week. Much love. Peace.